Welcome, everyone. Today we are speaking on how to sponsor more people in network marketing using just 4 simple steps. And network marketing sponsoring is very important. Without it, you're not going to be able to build a residual income. It'd be very difficult to do it just on customers. So let's take a dive into how you can sponsor more people into your network marketing business, breaking it down into 4 steps. Now, what you need to understand is the basic. I'm going to be just going through the basic concept here. I'm not going to dive too deep into each detail. That is each one's its own topic that you can practice and get better. But the basics, that's what we're going to go over real quick. First off, you do know you got to have a massive amount of presentations out. The more people that are looking at your opportunity or your network marketing business, the more your numbers work out. You know, the more the odds are you'll get signups. You're also going to need to keep track of each individual prospect, and that's where it starts to become difficult. And we're going to, I want to shed a little bit on how to do that. You're going to have to keep up with scheduled times of appointments. If you can do this, if you can, never miss an appointment, be on time, et cetera, your sponsoring rate will go up. You need to use your company's tools and events to the fullest capacity. Doing so will help you to sponsor more people. And you need to know which prospect is which type of lead. All of these things matter. And it's a lot when you think about it. If you're, prospecting every day, this is going to get difficult. So I'm going to break it down in 4 easy steps and show you how you can do all of this and not get so overwhelmed. All right, let's get into the content here. The first step is lead generation. You're going to have to learn to generate leads. I do not recommend purchasing the business opportunity leads. That's me personally. I've never seen anyone create an ROI or a return on investment. I'm not saying there's not a company out there that can do it, but I've never seen it. I don't look towards buying leads. I would rather generate my own. Okay, and I've got a lot of content on different ways to generate leads on my blog. Some of them are, you can use social media, posting on social media. You can purchase social media advertising, create content like myself, blogs, videos, use classifieds. I use those a lot, especially Craigslist, the paid ads on there. They work well for me. Solo ads, great way to get a lot of leads really fast. You got a good funnel, it'll work great. Genealogy leads, this is the best way to go. Like if you don't have an advertising budget, start working genealogy leads. It takes way less people to get a result with genealogy leads than it does people who have never been exposed to the industry. But I've got more information on solo ads and genealogy leads on my blog, so you can click the link in the description if you want to learn more about that. Or you can just use old traditional methods. There's a ton of them. Posting flyers and signs and, just talking to people. Either way, it doesn't matter. Those are just some examples of lead generation. You need to get this step. This is the first step. This is where you begin. You start learning lead generation. You master this step, you can go really far. So anyway, you can check out my blog, jcarden.com, to get a lot of information on all these. I even have posts that break down, such as classifieds, how to generate leads, all in detail. Go check that out if you're in this position where you're not generating at least 10 leads a day. All right, you need to be doing at least 10 a day to even get any traction. Step number 2, you have to call your leads. If you want to sponsor more people in your network marketing business, you're going to have to pick up the phone. It gives you such an advantage, especially in today's world where everybody's wanting to do everything online and through email. Calling your leads will really, really, really give you an advantage. Here's some details about why you want to call your leads. All right, number one, if you're doing it every day and you're calling a lot of people each day, you're going to sign up some of those people on the first call. Never expect to get a call. When I first make contact, I don't even try to sell, and I still get sales. So that's why you want to call leads, because every now and then, somebody's like, "Hey, I want to go ahead and get started. Do you need my credit card?" And if they offer, I'm going to say yeah, and I'm going to send them through the process. I'm not going to talk to them anymore about they've already said they're ready to go. So start calling your leads. You're going to sign up some people on the first call. Some will not join anything until they've spoken to someone. And if you speak to them, you're already ahead of everyone else with people that are like this. There's a lot of people out there. They don't know who's who online. So when they hear your voice and they get to know you over the phone, the odds of them joining you go way up. Think of how many people are out there just ready to get into something, but that question in the back of their mind: will it work? Who is it? I need somebody to talk to. You'll get those signups versus everybody else who doesn't call their leads. It puts a face on the emails. Think about how many people out there are getting 1,000 emails a day, for example, and they don't know anybody. I mean, they see the name on the email, but they don't know who that person is. When you speak to them, the people you've spoke to on the phone will open your emails at a much higher rate. They're like, "Oh, I know them. I know that person." Dude, they hit the button. They open your email. So start calling your leads and your email open rates will increase. It helps strengthen relationship, and that's what's important in network marketing sponsoring. You have to build relationships with people. Now, it makes you more joinable to prospects. I put that in, quotations. But the reason is, what I mean is, there's a lot of people out there that when they talk to you on the phone, if you were to call them, they're going to see you as a leader. I had people that seen me as a leader. They even told me this. They were blown away that I'd only been in network marketing or the company I was with for like a week, and that they were the first person I ever signed up. They were just blown away because I called them. And that's what only professionals do. That's what the big guys do, right? The big boys and girls, they call their prospects. A lot of people will see it that way. Even if you're brand new, just getting them on the phone, they're going to be like, wow, this is a joinable person. This is someone I want to work with, someone who is this dedicated that they will call me. That's the point of calling your leads. I hope that makes sense. So put that in mind. As you learn to generate leads, if you can get a phone number with a funnel with like an optional form to get the number, do so, because it will greatly increase your signups. Now, one last point, it will give you a full understanding of the prospect, which is about to lead into point 3. You need to know every individual prospect's wants, needs, and desires. If you can do that, you can increase the odds of sponsoring more people into your network marketing business. Now, step 3 is you're going to need to build lists. Now, I'm not saying list plural. I'm saying list. I meant plural, not singular, plural. Build multiple lists. That's the third step. You're going to need a autoresponder of some sort. I recommend Aweber. I'll put the link below in the description. The reason I recommend Aweber, they have the best reputation. You're going to get the most emails into an inbox, and they're easy to use. They're the most popular, so all your main email providers like Gmail, Yahoo, things like that, they see Aweber and it's trusted. So I wouldn't go with a cheap or a free autoresponder, because you won't be able to reach as many people. So I'll leave a link to Aweber below if you need an autoresponder. I highly recommend it. But you're going to have to build lists. This is one of the first investment tools you'll ever need. You will want, I'll give you some examples. When you start talking to prospects, if you're putting them all in one list, it's not going to be as effective as multiple lists, each list for each person, such as a list for your active team members. When someone joins up, they go on a particular email list. So if you need to speak to just the people who are working with you, you can create an email, just one email, hit send, all your team gets it. And it's personalized. It looks like a personal email that you took the time to write just them. So you can make a list for your team members. You can make a list for prospects that say, oh, I'm interested. I'm thinking about getting involved. That list is going to be huge. I'm telling you, this is where a lot of people are going to go into the fence sitter. That's what I call them, fence sitter. They won't jump. You can't. They won't make a decision to stay or go or join or not. So put them in their own list, because if your company is going to have an upcoming event or a webinar, you can invite everybody who was interested in joining, send out an email to, over time, thousands of people. A lot of them are going to jump on the webinar, and that's all it's going to take to say, I'm in. I've been wanting to do this. After that webinar, I'm in. And your team members, you can email them and let them know, hey, we got a call tonight. Get everybody on it. This is the point of using your company's event. Make a list for people who want to join. Make a customer only list. Some people that aren't interested in the business. You got a new product, email your customers. Email your customers and let them know about it. People who are inactive, make a list for people who joined but have quit. Put them in their own list. You can email them, bring some of them back, get them reactivated. Those are some examples. Now, you can probably come up with a million different fine detailed lists, and the more detailed the list, the more those emails are going to be effective. I hope you see the point in that. But that step 3, building the multiple list, is a great way to sponsor more people in network marketing. All right, step 4, schedule everything. Now, this could have been step 1. I kind of debated lead generation, but I was like, well, leads is where you start. And eventually, when you start really getting into network marketing and getting big, you're going to want to schedule everything. If you want to be productive, the most productive possible, you're going to have to time everything out. You're going to have to know what you're doing and when you're doing it, and you're going to have to stick to it. For example, scheduled appointments. You don't want to miss somebody on a follow-up, right? You got somebody on a follow-up or a 3-way call with your team member. You're going to want to be on time. You need to schedule it so you don't forget. Dial sessions. That's where you're calling new prospects. These are really, I'll set 2-3 hours at a time aside for just dial sessions, where I'm calling just new people and finding out who's going to sign up on the first call. Who are the fence sitters, who are only interested in the product. And after that call, I'm going to put them in the appropriate list. So I want to need time set aside for just dial sessions. Team events. If you're scheduling or doing your own webinars, you'll need to schedule it out. Creating content. The best time to create content is when you can't be on the phone, like if it's late at night or too early in the morning. Set an hour or 2 to work on your content for lead generation. Writing emails to your list. You're going to need a few minutes a day to write up an email, because if you are writing an email every day to all your lists, they're more effective. Checking emails. Oh, here's where a lot of people can lose. Even myself, if I'm not disciplined, I'll just go through there, looking at the emails, looking at the offers, seeing what all new softwares out there. You could lose a lot of time checking emails, and you need that time put aside to sponsor more people to your business. So checking emails, don't want to spend too much time doing that. But of course, when you're emailing your list, you're going to get a lot of people emailing you back, and you may have to communicate through email, right? Social media, posting, advertising, putting up your ads, et cetera, et cetera. Everything needs to be scheduled out. And if you break it down into these 4 areas, you'll see that sponsoring more people into your network marketing business becomes more and more manageable, doable, possible, and believable. Absolutely. So really scheduling everything is more of a tip on productivity, not necessarily one of the, I guess, 3 areas. But if you want to sponsor more people, guys, you got to follow that formula and everything I just shared in that video. Just remember, practice makes perfect. Okay. The more you do this, don't get overwhelmed. Start with lead generation. Just pick, a strategy, stick to it until you're generating some leads with it, and then add another one. You're going to have to grow into your business. You can't just do it all at once. So start with 1 or 2 lead generation strategies, start generating leads, start calling them, start putting them in their list. You start doing that, you will find that signing up people will happen because you'll get better at all those areas. You'll get better at lead generation. You'll get better at prospecting. You'll get better at the over the phone. You'll get better with your email marketing, all those things. So practice makes perfect, guys. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel, okay? Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell notification, and also hit the like button down below. If you've watched this video, hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think, okay? Kind of engage with me here, all right? Facebook, follow me, Jay Carden Marketing. You can like my page there. You can follow me at Twitter at Jay Carden. And if you're on LinkedIn, hey, shoot me over a connection request there. I love LinkedIn. It's one of my favorites. So I'll be over there most of the time. So don't forget to subscribe, guys. Click that like button, leave a comment, and go to jaycarden.com if you haven't yet and get your free ebook, 20 Ways to Get Leads. I'll share with you 20 ways to help you with that lead generation, that first step, okay, generating those leads. I'll give you 20 ideas to really help you generate leads, and it's only at jaycarden.com. It's totally free, and I'm giving it away. So that's it, guys. I hope you got some value from today's video. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.